Good Friday morning, everybody. It's Myra Eagle with Florida Home Deals, broker associate and certified mentor with EXP Realty. Here with your support small business spotlight. I found Michael Helmintoller from Kelting Inspections.
Good morning. Good
Hey,
morning. Thank you for
Michael.
having me this morning.
Thank you for showing up, Michael. We have a lot of questions about home inspections nowadays.
A lot of people do, but I'm ready to answer them.
Okay, so what area do you service home inspections?
So for us at Kelting Inspections, we actually service up for St. Petersburg down to Naples. We're ready to travel anywhere, but personally, we've done plenty of inspections within that region.
Wow. And how long has Kelting Inspections been in the area?
Since 2012.
How long should a person expect a home inspection to take?
So normally I'm usually thorough to a fault. So for me personally, I usually take uh, about 3 hours for a home inspection. Of course, it changes with the size of the home. If it's a condo, if it's a larger home, it all depends. But normally I'm able to about 3 hours.
So don't rush him, guys, because you want him to do a thorough inspection on this home. Let's see, who would you recommend should attend the home inspections?
Well, I would certainly recommend the client, whoever the client is in that aspect. If it is the buyer, if it is the seller, we certainly do inspections for anyone. I know I've had everyone show up, so the seller, buyer, the agents, buyer's agent, seller's agent, some friends of theirs, whoever wants to show up can certainly show up. I have no problem being able to go through the home inspection with them.
I suggest when you do show up, bring a notebook, a pen, and a tape measure along with your cell phone camera. You can take pictures of things, you can measure for spaces, you can take notes. Just stay out of Michael's way. He's got to do his job.
Well, the items that you had mentioned, yes, I would recommend bringing whatever notebook and notes. If you have any questions about the home before I show up, it helps me take a look at some things more closely, depending on what it is that you have questions about. But as far as asking questions during the process, I'm more than happy to answer them. No, well, what I normally say is during the inspection, I like to go through the process, and then at the end, we do a whole summary of everything I find. And so that I'm not dragging you from side of the house to the side of the house, we can do that at the end. But certainly, all questions are welcome during the inspection.
And does your every inspection include a 4-point or a wind mitigation?
Not every inspection. It actually has to do with what the client wants. We have packages. For instance, our silver package includes the residential, wind mitt, and 4-point. And then the gold package includes all of those plus a mold air sample.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why would you recommend a seller or buyer to get that additional wind mitt or 4-point inspection?
I would recommend it only for insurance purposes. They are pretty simple in what it is that I'm looking for. Insurance companies love to have pictures.
Yes.
That's one thing that they are looking for is pictures that show everything that they're. So for like a 4-point, obviously the 4 points of a home, you have the roof, plumbing, AC, and electrical. So they're wanting all
Mhm.
the pictures possible for those things. And for the wind mitt, they're looking really for the roof tie downs. That's a really big one. And for impact rated windows or shutters, whichever one's provided. So while they are minimal in the inspection process, they are major for insurance. If you want to get insurance on the home, it's very necessary. Either I'm coming out today to do the insurance inspection, or you'll probably have me come out later if you do not have it already.
Wow. So what would you recommend a seller to do to prepare for a home inspection?
Well, for a home inspection, I'm actually inspecting the as-is condition of the home. So we have come into certain instances where the seller has found out that we're coming out to do an inspection. So they tried to do some, fixes in the home. What, for instance, this one was painting. And so at the time of the inspection, we could see that there was still some wet paint. And that kind of throws up some red flags for the rest of the home, because, we're trying to help figure out what's going on again at the time of the inspection, if there's some issues. But if there's anything for the seller to know, it's just that we do check for everything, and I don't mean that in a negative way. That's just part of the process.
It's your job.
Yeah.
I would like to warn sellers to have the clothes out of the washer and the dryer so that the inspector can turn those on and test the functionality of the washer and dryer. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, condition of or functionality of,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Along with the dishwasher, please don't have the dishes in the dishwasher unless you want your home inspector to wash your dishes for you.
That's happened a couple times.
Yes. He needs to get around and he needs to turn on every appliance, the oven, the AC, the heat, and you'll sit there and bubble for a while, but that's okay. We just know that everything's working, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I do let people know during the process what it is that I'm doing, especially when I'm turning on the heat, because one thing I do is actually I check appliances. And so when they smell the heat and they think that I'm running like the oven or something, they're like, please don't burn my house down.
Are you
But
baking cookies?
but yes, I do check for heat. And if they want to take their clothes out of the washer and dryer, it only helps. It only helps.
Right.
It's not a really deterrent for me personally. I'll still run. If the seller is present, I will ask if it's okay. But I'd assume that if they're not there, that it is okay for me to run said washer and dryer, unless if there's a sign posted to not do so. I've run into that a couple times, but I'll still test.
You don't want that special sweater in the washer and you turn it on extra hot to test it. Ouch. So just be careful. And what should the buyers do to prepare for a home inspection, Michael?
The best thing for a buyer to do is to see the home themselves. For them, while I'm in the process, if they have not previously looked inside the house, I would ask for them to go throughout the home, see what it is they see. And then when we meet at the end for the summary, we can go over what it is that they might have questions or concerns about. Besides that, like you said before, bring the notebook, bring the tape measure, because sometimes when you're at the inspection, one of those thoughts come back and you're like, oh yes, I wanted to check for that. You have some tools ready.
Right. And another thing is before the home inspection, please tell Michael of any concerns, issues, what you want him to gear down on, special check in the inspection, and he'll make sure he takes care of it for you.
Absolutely.
Michael, this has been such a great pleasure. It's nice meeting you. Go out there and get some more inspections today.
Absolutely. No, today I actually have quite a busy day, but thank you so much for taking the time to have me on here. And I definitely look forward to future web calls.
Wonderful. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be great weather, hopefully. Thank
Thank you
you
so
so much
much.
for viewing.